But if you actually kind of dig into what has been the driver of the soft headline CPI recently, it was all gasoline, it was all energy. And typically the Fed doesn't like to look at those more volatile components when targeting inflation. They look at the core measure. So having and we saw it the other way when gasoline prices really leapt up during the Russia-Ukraine war. Those sort of more idiosyncratic drivers of inflation, the Fed tend to look past. So that's true on the downside as well. So I think, yeah, on the balance of things, a more hawkish outlook is probably going to be maintained by Powell.
Yep, and what I have here, we have the chart of the US 2-year government bond. And you can see it's actually in a very narrow range the last few weeks, but you can see it's targeting sort of 3.4% is the lower end of that, but it's been going sideways now for 2 to 3 years. I find it hard to remember a time where the market's been this, what's the word?
This sideways.
Yeah, sideways, indecisive.
Yeah.
And it makes the upcoming data even more crucial. I guess the next key data, we have some data this week. We actually, on Friday, we have Powell speaking at Jackson Hole. That's normally a market-moving speech, an event. But then it's back to payrolls. But it just seems we lack kind of clarity and direction. And if we're seeing that, of course, the Fed members are seeing that as well. But meanwhile, as we said before, you've got Trump and you've got Bessent demanding lower
I think
rates.
Things might well be on hold basically until we get to the end of Powell's term, because that isn't that far away now. It's spring 2026.
Yep.
And depending on who they nominate as his replacement, there could be a rapid shift in policy direction, I think, if it's one of their more dovish picks.
I could see that nomination actually being market moving.
Yes, I think actually in reality it won't make that much difference, because you've got to remember it's a committee. Powell will remain on the committee, and the decision comes down to a vote by all of those collective committee members. Even if you were to put in a Waller or someone who's a little bit more on the dovish side as chair, their ability to actually influence policy too dramatically is not that great. So no matter who Trump nominates, I don't think he'll get his 3 percentage point reduction.